missions were assembled in this building. 30 years of shuttle flights were all put together in this building. And now we're transitioning into Artemis. Artemis is going to the moon and Mars. All of these missions are putting together in this building. I do race cars at home. I like to race cars. One of the cars I race, it's a lot of fun to drive it to work. If you come to my house and you have a license, you can drive it. I'll let everybody play with it who wants to play with it. It's something fun for me to do, something fun for most of you to do if you like cars. But I try to share everything with my life there, just like you do here. So the VAB is on the left of the shuttle. And right in the center, I wish I had a pointer, but right in the center you see a little orange spot. That's the launch pad. So to go from, I don't know if I can do this. So this is where the VAB is, and it has, goes from here to here. It's 5 kilometers away, and this is how it gets there. So it's all put together in the VAB, and this is how it's brought out there. Now right down on the bottom, it's kind of hard to see. There's a little person. Gives you an idea how big this is. The bottom is called a crawler transporter. The middle is a mobile launch platform, and the shuttle has really 4 main parts. The part that looks like a plane is called an orbiter because it goes above the Earth and it orbits the Earth. There's 2 booster rockets on either side, and the part in the middle is a fuel tank. It has liquid oxygen and liquid hydrogen. So oxygen and hydrogen are 2 gases in our atmosphere. They make them super cold, they become a liquid, they're very volatile. That's the fuel for the shuttle. That's what gives it the power. So this is what it looks like at launch. Next thing I'm going to show you is the launch, but I want to explain a little bit about it first. So use 3 main engines in the orbiter and 2 booster rockets. Combined is 3 million kilos of lift. What that means is, for it to go up, you have to push down with 3 million kilos. And it's, yes, yeah, that's how powerful it is because it's so heavy. So it has, one of the things you'll see with it, when we're about 5 kilometers away when we're looking at the launch, and we see the shuttle on the launch pad, again, it's kind of small. And if you have flown in a plane, have any of you flown in a plane, or many of you flown in a plane? If you fly in a plane, you get on in a passenger terminal. It goes to a runway where it takes off. When it goes to the runway to stop, they put on the brakes and they rev the engines, building power. When they have enough power built, they take off horizontally. The shuttle does the same thing, but it's taking off vertically. So what happens with the shuttle, it's locked down on the launch pad. They start the engines, and it's trying to take off. And it's building power up to 3 million kilos of lift. And it's building power and building power, trying to take off, and it's locked down. We're 5 kilometers away. We really can't see it, we really can't hear it, but you feel it. It's so powerful, it literally shakes the earth. So you're watching it, and all of a sudden you get a little vibration in your feet, and your body is shaking a little bit, and all the cars feel it. They think somebody's trying to break in. So horns are honking, lights are flashing, sirens are going off, and your body is shaking, and this thing takes off. It's absolutely majestic. I'm going to show you the launch. First thing you're going to see with the launch, at the bottom of the orbiter are something called igniters. They're sparks. Inside that tank is liquid oxygen, liquid hydrogen. It's very, very cold. They sit in the hot Florida sun. Anytime something gets hot, it expands. So gases will expand, they'll be all around the orbiter. They don't want to launch that way, the whole thing will go up in flames. So the first thing they do, they put these igniters to burn off any vented fumes. The second thing looks like smoke. It's black. Now when this takes off and goes up, the lights from the engine come down, hit the water, and reflect back up. 1 second it's nighttime, the next second it's daytime. It literally changes night to day in 1 second. It's amazing. There's no way to experience it. I hope some of you will have the opportunity to come to Florida. I tell everybody, if you come to Florida, if you come to Kennedy Space Center, I will get you passes to go to the Space Center. And that's what I do is, it's my way of giving back to you. When I come here, everybody is so kind to me. And I really have no way to give that back here. But what I try to do, if you come to Florida, I will get you passes to Kennedy Space Center. Just to share. I'm sorry?
How can you recognize us?
Just Moroccan.
You just say, hey, Gabe, I'm coming. Give me my tickets. You can find me all over social media. Gabe Gabrielle. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, anything social media. I'm also all over the place because I do this around the world. So just contact me. I've left my card, my contact information. Anybody wants to write to me, I always write back. It's one thing I always do. If you send me a friend request, I can't accept it because I've got 5,000 friends, but you can follow me and private message me. And just private message me. I'm coming with my family, I'm gonna be there for this time, I'll get you the tickets. Okay, that's a promise. I do this with everybody.
Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
So they would come to America and take all of the good jobs. The American students could not compete. So the American government said, let's get our kids interested in math and science. That's how they came up with STEM. So in order to get the kids interested in STEM, they did a lot of cool things. We have a little movie to show you some of the things you can do if you're good in math and science.
Everything you
You see it up there. This is what my friends call me. This is what I ask everybody to call me. So I've just come here from Florida, near Kennedy Space Center, for this wonderful opportunity. I thank the president of the university, all the dignitaries, and Pasay, for giving me this opportunity. It's my first time in Morocco. It's a beautiful city, beautiful country. Everywhere I've been has been amazing. I like the architecture here. I like how clean it is. It's really a beautiful place to visit. Hopefully I'll get in some beach time, which is my favorite thing to do, and spend a little bit of time seeing the scenes as well. So I'd like to talk, before I start, I'd like to, for everybody here, on behalf of myself and all of America, I'd like to offer our sympathy for the victims of the earthquake. I was here 2 nights ago. It's my first night when it happened, and it's really a tragic event, and the world really mourns for you. Today is a special day for me because it's 9/11. My brother was in one of the towers in 9/11. So we suffered this loss with him, and we understand some of the things you are going through now. So I just wanted to get that said so you will understand. We do sympathize with you, and we do try to support you. And for those who have friends or relatives, we really wish you well, we wish you sympathy. Hopefully everyone will be found, and I know it's a tough time for everybody.
كما يعلم الجميع أن الزلزال الذي وقع يومين كان حزن الجميع المغاربة وبشير الصابرين إذا أصابتهم مصيبة قالوا إنا لله وإنا إليه راجعون فقلوبنا مع هذه الضحايا ورحم الله موتانا وأنزل رحمته على الكل. فأطلب من الجميع أن نقرأ الفاتحة على ضحايا زلزال الذي وقع هذه اليومين منطقة الحوز، والذي راح يعني نحيته أكثر من 2500 شخص. فنقف جميعا ونقرأ الفاتحة.